Hello! Welcome in, everybody. What's up? My name is Casey. I am the Guardian Oracle 33. Woo! Gesundheit. Sorry about that. Welcome in, guys. Alright, so the last live that I did was for the 1111 portal. If you're finding this in the future, or if you're seeing this now, I'm a psychic medium and intuitive, so we cleared the table after a beautiful read, and towards the end of that read, my phone started to die. So I came in, plugged it in, and took a break. And there was a few cards that were pulled out, but I want to continue to pick up on that energy. I see obstacles and shadow work. As soon as I got out here, like somebody's sinuses start to run, is instantly sneezing. It has to do with this magnetic field. Alright, so I'm pulling for, and when I pull cards, like, I want to look at for the, on the soul level, as well as, things that are happening within the collective, and within your own conscience. So, for over here on your side, I pulled out to take an overall look at your energy. Welcome in, guys. Oh, battery's nice and strong now. Made me double look. There, dog. What's up, Alicia, Jason? Okay. So your energy came out as everything that you want is on the other side of this unknown. That you are being called to explore sharing knowledge, insight, and wisdom through written words to bring clarity and healing. So your oversoul is the energy that's calling on, like, on your, through your authentic soul expression, bringing this prosperity forth. And this, the time that this is coming about is December. Love, family, giving, and kindness. This is the thing that brings two together, as the crystals align the amethyst and the clear quartz. Pyramids do feel prominent. There's a researcher here, I heard. Alright, and I wanted to take an overall look at the depths of the soul and the soul bond, because it is two enlightened souls that are coming together. There's clarity that comes here with the divine guidance that's out here. Following the heart and the path, okay? And passion. I do see passion, so the sacral and solar plexus chakras too. Right before I got on this read, the neighbor's dog started barking like crazy. I heard sightseer, okay, and then you have never apologized for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe place. Follow your bliss. Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown, so the energy that comes through for you is just, it's a very curious energy. I heard intoxicating. Bear, get out. Bear dog, out. Yuck, come here. No, come here. Come here. Yucky, come here. Come here, bear. Bear dog, come here. Yucky. Come, bear dog, come here. Yuck. No. No more. That's yucky. That's yucky. Come here. Bear, come in and say hi. Come on. Come say hi. Ooh. How animals just like bring unconditional love into your space. They're such great, beautiful companions. Some, it does feel like in your energy too that there's a connection with animals that you share. Oh, honey, there's a baby. I'm not a baby no more. Come here. Come here. Who's that? Who is it? Come here. Come here. Come here. You're all wound up. Come here. Come on. Come here, E.T. Where's the bear dog? Go get it. Go get it. He gets so wound up. What is it? What is it? Come here. What is it, honey? What is it? Oh my gosh, he's over here standing on my channeled messages from earlier today's read, and there's that eye with the many layers. And I'm seeing moose meat again. That's so funny that that's coming through. The I am Sam and Ashlyn. He's got his foot over the layers here. So, all right, taking a deeper look. So the energy that comes into, number 99 and 33. So somebody could be born September 3rd. September could be very prominent as well as the 3rd. Okay, May, March, perhaps May 3rd. I want to say in your energy there's vast wisdom and knowledge that is very accessible for you to tap into to the depths. I think that you're on the pursuit to understand just like the depth of what you're perceiving, how your experience has shaped not just your life, but it looks like the life of many. If it hasn't, it is like this pursuit of happiness in your energy. It is something that is so deeply derivative from a very specific aspect of your soul. It's like you have a calling. You're being called over here. You're being called on to something. And I see 44 again, and it's in my shamanic card. The world is blessed to have you. Number 44, the sacrifice. So there's many factors that are playing into. I heard not perceivable, not being able to perceive something to its depth. It does feel like there's a shared connection here too, as far as paths that may have crossed through some sort of awakening or energetic, admittance for some of you. The energy I would also say that you guys share in December, or that comes forth, is, if this isn't already, he's using his lantern and his staff, and it looks like he's in Ireland, when you really look close to it. And it's like the hermit is somebody who's spent so much time in soul searching here, following their North Star. There's so many stars in all of these cards here. Now on this person's side over here, my hand is itching. The eye on my hand is itching. So there's a door that's open for this person as I pull on their energy, or this opposite energy. I said opposite. So this other energy that is here, because I asked, I'm hearing destined, and it's like there could have been many things, getting over some sort of, being a martyr, like behaviors and patterns, trauma, to create a new beginning. And because of this, somebody here too is like a vegetarian, or gonna be changing what they eat. This is about two people that share an aspect of the same soul. I would definitely say that. But it almost, because I said opposite, it does feel like there's a polarity here. Or I'm hearing like a grand mixture, grandiose. I heard by happenstance. Okay, so this person's energy, they have perspective is a matter of where you stand. So the way that this person is showing up in their energy is somebody who has been through the thicket, okay? There's a door open for this person here. And I believe, there's two birds at the top of this tree. This is so funny. It does feel like a lot of this has been guided too. Wow. Like, I want to say too, within the dynamic of like polarities or energies that you guys neutralize or bring together, you have the same bird song, the same soul song, okay? This is about witnessing things. I think both of you have the ability to reconnect to very authentic expressions of yourselves due to the things that you have been that have shaped and formed you into your own creativity, to your own awareness. There is something about there's an energy that has witnessed, you know, even through other realms. There is some sort of spiritual teacher or very gifted with the divine, the flow of the golden light, okay? Um, this comes from a very deep place of knowing. Okay, so I would say somebody who may be very advanced as well, um, on this soul level and is awakening to this open door. Love is an open door with you, with you, with you. Love is an open door. Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make impossible possible. Believe deeply in the goodness and watch the magic happen. So, wow, the magic. Like, this person could bring a light. Okay, there's a light here that this person has or access to. It's like the door of, it's healing. It's whatever they've walked into or that's open for them. It's healing because it's a very emotionally intelligent person. This person also behind this, you know, they have this outpouring nature of love within them, you know, and this card comes up about a witness, you know, with some sort of obsessive love or pain, you know. Again, I heard fire ignite, witness, some sort of outpouring, you know. It's like this person's energy comes in and it loves at such a level, the frequency, the authenticity that this person truly embodies. Because there's many aspects to this individual here. Many aspects. And this person has gone through a lot of miscommunications, lack of communications, intimidation, a lot of bullying. This person has a very unique genetic code. There's something that's ingrained or embedded within this person's being, just to the core. It's this deep remembrance that they're having to I see technology like advanced things. There's some sort of progression that this person is very prominent for, maybe even inventing or coming up with or opening a door to in whatever way. Technology is prominent, and this person's been shunned. Like, for whatever they know, they could be young. They've been shunned from their passions, you know, their work and their creativity. In some way, this person's had a defeat here. But nonetheless, there is like this person's adventurous. The adventure that this person seeks within their own solace, within their own being, their inklings, these deja vus, moments of remembrances, these deep, conditional, vibrational frequencies of love that they can, it's just like having a heart for humanity, and you know, it's just very passionate. This would be somebody who continuously, you know, I see shadow work at the top of the deck, who's gone through a lot of shadow work. You know, I'm seeing victim and abuse out here, sexual abuse, you know, some sort of perpetrator here. Been a bystander, just witnessed something here that has been, you know, they see the shadow work through that. There is something confidential about this person here too, and I'm not sure if it does have to do with the level of technology or the level of hair frequency that's omitted. Is it like a shadow work? For as far as the eye can see, the Egyptian eye, okay? Philanthropist, okay? This is somebody that takes care of others in some way, or is like in the health profession or healing or of the mind, the body, the soul. But they're doing this in such a different means. So let's look at, and I only had part of the deck here, something that they found during some sort of social interaction. Right, this has to do with purpose, because I'm hearing purpose driven. This person has a purpose here, and it is like the hero for those that, and in whatever way that they do this, it's definitely however they do this, it's their purpose. They walk in it, and they walk in it passionately. They're at the soul of them, they're very oriented within what the destruction brings and how it comes about, because this person's been refined in the fires. They fought the dragon, right? This person knows what it is to wear a crown of, for something that wasn't built right. Whether this is the way that they've been perceived or things that they've seen, it feels like this person also too, wherever they may be, as messed up as it sounds, and with good intentions, this person has an ability to break structures down, systems or programs, these beliefs, deep-rooted beliefs, perhaps even, and defeat the spirit of, it feels like there's been envy. And this person, heavy as the head that wears the crown, and it's like this tower falls as this new resident energy comes in. It's like, I want to leave what's ever in the past, and this person has learned from their own underhanded behavior, their self-sacrifice. This person's been defeated. This person's also been intimidated, to find their authentic expression. Because of some sort of assault. Like, I don't know, it's like somebody has a very deep trauma in whatever way that, because this defeat just looks like, wow, like that met with a lot of aggression. Bullies, people who was bullied, the sunflower, sweetest of the sunflower, how you're the sun to me. I miss my mother's southern drawl when praying through the walls in the evening. Give me my dogs back, 'cause everything that dies makes its way on back. So this person's lost a lot, but understands that it comes back through. How it comes back through. Like, I want to say too, this person struggled with identifying with their own being, like their own power, their own light. It's almost like, and I would say this person might not be aware if they're coming out of a situation that has to do with, being iced out, some sort of abuse from the government, because this person is a wisdom keeper. If this person, I said, like, secret agent, this person does have or hold, like I told you, it was like something classified. There's something classified around this person's energy as I get into it, or what they're doing. This could have something to do with something in Egypt as well, okay? Something ancient, something that's I'm hearing benevolent, okay? So, but this has to do with protecting. I'm hearing a sacred site, okay? So this is very prominent in whatever way that this has come through for you. This person's shadow, this person has a lot of self-respect and a lot of respect for the shadow aspect of their being. They really are integrating those things that have tortured them, right? And I'm hearing tortured specifically. It's like they could have even lost everything, their home, everything. But I do believe that this person here, since childbirth, this person could remember things from their childhood, has been a truth seeker. This person could have some sort of animal attack, or attacked by an animal, or been assaulted. Like, this person's had a lot of, I can see scars, probably has a lot of scars on their body, from whether it's from work or building fence or whatever it is that they do. This person has, been, it's talking about poverty and justice, I want to say, like, this person too is a very devoted follower too. Like, it could have been beliefs, or Jesus Christ, or the Bible, in whatever way. And like, there's an open door here, because somebody might feel defeated in that realm of whatever that they initiated out on, or the strong belief came from. Maybe they found some sort of aggression, or aggression towards, like, your freeness. Other people's. I wanted to say his. Okay, so we've tapped in over here, all right, and we've picked up a lot on this person and their energy. I'm gonna move this forward, and it feels like something is getting moved forward with some sort of injustice. Look, there's group living, like there's something that has got somebody out of, into a state of, it's like almost like poverty, and it's like this because this person has followed this outpouring of whatever this is within them to find their authentic self, and even in that comes with a lot of losses, right, guys? Like the more you start to awaken, other people don't align with you anymore. They don't resonate on that energetic wavelength that they once did with you. And that's when beliefs are challenges, and within the opposing, this opposition between both souls, to come back to that level of wholeness. And there's something here, that star-crossed. Okay, there's destruction, and I see poverty. You can't make it up. Like, this person's been hit hard in there. Whatever it is that would help them prosper, whether this is through, it's because of their light. When you leave a porch light on in summer, when you leave your porch light on in summer, it's this person's calling. It was my kids' school calling. It was their calling through school, this open door. Somebody's lower class, like, or over here, maybe doesn't have, but in their soul, there's a deep abundance, and like their prosperity lies truly within loved ones, loss of loved ones. Like this person, I would say, probably has suffered a lot of losses in this lifetime. People that they've loved, people that, a parent, both parents, animals, things that have been close to them. And it feels like, this person at some point has felt very forsaken, and that's why they're showing up now in this energy as perspective is a matter of where you stand. And this person right now is standing at an open door in whatever way that means. So now I want to bring these energies together. I want to bring these energies together, I said. You see the number 11. 11, 11, 1. So it's ones all over. Connect to eternity within. Wow. And I'm hearing that song, You're a Sunflower, to me. This does feel like whatever way because somebody's walked through this door, approaching this door, it feels like this is the door of their own, I heard majestic being, but their own ways of thinking and doing and being. And in some way, some crazy way, this person looks at you as a leader. Okay, this person looks at you as somebody who, this is somebody who follows. Remember, we had that card for them that follows this purpose, that and they're learning that their perspective is where they stand. Like I'm saying, like this person also, could have been abandoned and left for death in some way. I'm seeing that abandonment and death, lost of a loved one here. Some sort of torture, like I'm telling you. There could have been some sort of manufactured drug or something that, sexual assault, like this is terrible. Whatever it is, this person, the things that keep this person awake at night is that they are connected to the spirit realm in such a way that their dreams, premonitions, they talk to loved ones, okay, those that have passed on. This person has a gift of mediumship or feeling or understanding, picking up on frequencies through the crystalline grid. They don't know how they do it, but they do it. I think they do. It might have been something that felt very very difficult to kind of step into until they started, you want me to go here, to step into this authentic expression here. And it seems like there's prosperity in that for both parties here. All right, so you could see this person too, or this person is observing you in whatever way, is pursuing something here, okay? They understand that you have a calling, you're being called, or they're feeling called to you as some sort of wisdom keeper in whichever way that may be, all right? You've got victories. I would say too, like this person's higher version of themselves. Like it used to be, what used to be lustful or desireful in that way, it's like this person is seeing you as somebody who's very spiritual. Like maybe you get more arousal, like not through the physical body, maybe you like intellect. Somebody here is stimulated by intellect, okay? Because this person is also on this discovery of higher wisdom themselves, and there's a leadership. The light is shining down on this side, and it's like I feel like this energy in whatever way has been led to you, whether you're a speaker, a teacher, have been, will be, there's something that this is leading this person. You know, this, if you haven't met too, I want to say this, there's somebody who has seen visions of you, okay? They know what you look like, they understand, and they can feel that they're closer. Somebody could live by the ocean and somebody could live out in the forest, and it's like from opposite ends, these two come together. See this? It's like things that are happening as well through the astral realm, you know. It's this archetypal energy too. It's like a magnet through the, you know, I heard through the quantum field, okay? I heard, you know, love is an open door. Okay, so the door's open. If love is the open door, this is about pure intention. So this person has the purest intentions here to look beyond illusions, okay? There's a breakthrough that you've helped this person have in some way. They're seeing you as this, the wise one. The wise one. You know, maybe you do divinate and you do get direct divine guidance, okay? And they're seeing that to their heart. Because that love is an open door, and it talks about the heart path over here. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. This road will only lead to uncertain frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. So this person's like, they could be going against everything they ever knew in one way. I do feel like there is this very... It's about socializing. It's the intellect. That's somebody's attraction here. They're attracted to this intellect, this resonant energy. Somebody is like a siren in some way for another soul. It's once they shifted their perspective, they were able to pick up on this vibrational frequency that's been emitted. And maybe this person too, like, I feel for, there's two storylines. I feel for some of you, the person, like this person is very aware. Page of Swords, watching, you know what I mean? You know, there's some way that you lead, guide, whether this is through your higher selves, but there's victory here. I have grown in the universe and I have discovered the higher wisdom that guides me to victory. I direct my thoughts to clarity and cultivate wisdom, love and kindness within me. Now I am free. And it's like, there's a sense of like, whether you held the light, this person has a supernatural ability to see certain things or aspected ways, or will if they don't. It's like tied to the Akash. Somebody hears that, and it's just going to get stronger for them. Very tied to the Akashic records. When I say that, they have, you know, they have the ability, they have the authority to look through the celestial hall of records. Okay, so somebody's able to tap into that here, and that's where this guidance comes through. And I'm not sure if this person's completely aware. I do see that somebody had, like, there's visions that they have, that they see, okay, and they draw it, you know, or there's just a certain voice or tone of frequency. I would say like these energies are getting closer, right? Much closer. There could be something growing here, and it could be through this love, because it's bringing it back into, it's through the tree. Like this tree goes over this portal here. It does feel like it's in somebody's bedroom, the corner of somebody's bedroom. So this victory, okay? So somebody's like this also too, when the authentic expression comes out, this means being like exactly who you are. Somebody sees you as that, okay? Their energy will sense that. The energy can pick up on that vibration. And it is through this creativity, this aspected version of yourself, that it's just so prominent to this person. You know, and I'm talking about from a higher soul level, whether they're conscious in the physical form at this point of who you are or not. Energy is, you know, energy will hit before the physical vessels do. You know, your energy. You ever just melded into somebody? You know, when you're at a state of awakeness and you can finally feel safe and free, and it's like that hug, you can just lean into them, and you know it's not because you're needing a certain something. It's like you just honor and appreciate somebody for, like, you just see their kindness. It's in their soul. Maybe they're not the person that's flamboyant or talks about it. It's like something that would happen, you know, that has been very deep rooted in somebody, and maybe they don't show all their cards, but somebody here is aware of that and is watching somebody use it as a tool now, as a tool to be a teacher, to take it and transform it into a victory here. And somebody, these energies see this as victorious, and they feel so divinely guided towards this freedom of creativity. There's something within that that also is at the same time, um, it's bringing this new energy in, and it feels, it's not just like that euphoric high, it on all senses. This person's, because their soul is like, yes, you know, when they found their path, they found this passion, they have this desire. That's the thing that awakens within us. That is the thing. When it's not from a lustful nature, it's, I have fallen in love with the being that you are. I have fallen in love with, you know, even if there's a watcher here and you just watch, you know, or you observe somebody, you watch somebody's Facebook, you know, you see what people, you know, go through or have gone through, and it's, you know, it always looks one way, or maybe somebody's very silent with this hermit here and doesn't express that, but somebody on another level feels that. They're looking beyond the illusion. I want to say too, like, somebody dreams of somebody else. Okay. So they were having me tap on this deck. Let's go deeper into this with this bond, okay, for the spiritual rider. For the spiritual writer, this hermit, this energy that's moving into this authentic expression of themselves. Oh, wow. A peaceful heart. Whatever you're doing, you're mastering it with the state of peace. Like, that is what this writing's about. That's, I do feel like I'm hearing Jacob, okay? And this could have to do with some sort of scribe biblical writings, or just from the Bible. In Joshua, I'm hearing that. It does look like somebody who's incarnate now that had written something in the Bible too, or maybe is going to discover soon through this person's envisionment, through the Akashic celestial records, right? The cosmic records. It's sacred, and it's like, that's what's drawn. It's like whatever that energy is, it's this person ignites. So this person over here, you know, has found an open door through whatever your energy is doing at this time. I do feel like this is a sacred energy, and I did say it felt like something was secretive, whether this is through, you know, it does feel like the spiritual realm. You know, somebody has made a huge sacrifice in this way to become wiser, and then they're seeing, you know, feel true serenity and harmony through a peaceful heart. And it's like, look how sharp these mountains are. Look at that voyage. And to come down out of those mountains after being this hermit, being up there on this journey for so long, you know, and being able to come down and now shed light. You know, how long was Moses at the top of the mountain for the 10 Commandments? In whatever way, right? By thy staff and thy rod, you know. There's wisdom that, you know, somebody's beliefs were really set in some way, and it's like the way that you came off this mountain and illuminated something. And December is like the time, the northern star, you know. It does feel like somebody who's been in the Christianity, like Bible, or very much like Christmas with December, the Christmas tree that's out here, like something that would be traditional, okay, is something that's at the center of what both of you share here, as well as this soul searching. All right, and I think somebody's finding a victory through this. I heard transgressional energy in somebody's soul expression, and whether this is through, like, I'm going to say it, this is an envision. It's somebody who's seen this, okay? Somebody's body, all right, is naturally drawn or heals. There's creative expression here. Again, express your creativity to show class your new unique ideas. Like, their body, their genetic code has been rewritten. If somebody's seen you before and they see you now, that somebody feels you're like different. You're just different. On so many levels, you're a different person. What you share, what you've grown into, what I knew from you, like, I think at some point, if you do know this energy, there's been an archetypal battle in belief systems or rigidity. I heard falsifying, okay? So somebody thought you were false in whatever way, maybe for what you've become, this spiritual writer, this teacher, okay? But you've been called, you know, and rewritten and recoded in whatever way this is by opening this heart chakra. Following this passion that you have is leading to, like I said in the earlier read, it's like a total rewrite genetically. What used to have ailments, or you're harnessing more light and you're able to have the innate, okay, this oversoul aspect of your being to work cohesively with your physical body as you are channeling these messages from light years away, right? When you're in these transcendental states. What does transcendental mean? Sometimes it blows my mind that, you know, I have some of these big words. If you knew me growing up, like, I was a complete dipshit. I didn't care about, you know, big words and stuff like that. And some of the things that come into my mind, it's like that, like somebody could have been like just like that, not who they are today, in such a way you could see like this inner wisdom in this journey, in this painful process that somebody has gone through, you know, whether it's death or loss of loved ones, you know. I keep seeing sexual assault in a victim, like a bystander, somebody who's witnessed some sort of abuse towards this teacher. Okay, so, and what's combining this here with the victories is this creative expressions, like the way the delivery, or this, you know, I heard I get absent-minded when I'm absent-minded. When somebody's in your energy, it's like you open up or hold space for somebody else to have this mass amount of creativity or expression within their own self, this resonant energy, and the way that they're doing it is in a healthy and purified way. It's like, you're this different now, you know, and you don't need to apologize for that too. You know, that could have been something here that set you in of maybe people didn't recognize who you were before because of the state you were in, whether you were, you know, sucked into addictions or just abuse, or you're, you know, the people you're hanging out with, or who you're giving your time and your energy to where you are now, to see that there's been a transformation, the light, that somebody here took time to improve themselves and to embrace all of the things they were going to. Patty, and Pennsylvania, the life that life has brought you, and, you know, they see that going through this process of looking at that own shadow aspect of yourself, because I think this person obviously is now doing it with this door open, whether they've already walked through it or not. Somebody could be waking up a little bit later than somebody else here too, but I do think there's a dynamic that energetically is playing out between, it's like maybe you wondered why, you know, you met this person, because your true self, like there was something that wasn't authentic, in whatever way, things were, a lot of loss, just pain, like grief can really trigger some things within people to do crazy things, to have mass awakenings, or to disassociate or disorient themselves, because addiction really is it's a lot of it's a process that comes from, you know, the programming of trauma, really, you know, and I wonder too here if like somebody is not going through something that somebody did. There is like a secret admirer energy, I would say that, or adoration here. And this adoration comes through breaking boundaries. This has been a process that somebody has observed, in this connection, or in this intense observation, and it just feels drawn. It feels like it's just drawn forth from this inner peace. That's what shifts somebody's perspective, is what you're finding, okay, what you're pursuing. Your body wisdom. This person is like realizing or observing things about your nature here that set somebody into a process. Okay, so it does feel like there's some sort of domino effect here that's happened. This person's now having this inner dialogue with themselves. So, okay, that's the open door that's come through too. There's a lot of purple here. So to me, that's indicative of, you know, the third eye chakra. This person has very unique abilities. Healing. Ooh, I mean, like, and that's why these energies, because I'm seeing like a gold over here for you, and over here I'm seeing a very indigo, a very, just very deep. It wraps around every cell in your body. It's like the innate and the gold, the purple and the gold. the violet, I mean, this is the frequency at which these energies collide is it's insurmountable, you know. And this is not only changing things here in this third dimensional realm, but in other realms as well, because of this perspective that has shifted about something that has happened due to deep beliefs or awakening through one's own trauma. There's an adoration in there, is, you know, a transformation, a self-transformation that somebody has observed another go through. This person could even be writing about that too if you're not, or has taken notes, or is looking back at something that you've wrote, or something that they have that you've wrote. Somebody here jots down a lot of stuff, you know, in whatever state of being or awakening you're going through. It feels like it was prominent to write. Embrace your self-transformation as a journey of evolution and growth. Allow this transformation to bring inner peace. Oh, I would say too, like, every time you get to this, you know, you get to this point of, you know, you finally, you know, we would call it things smoothing out in this realm, you actually get to this state of, like, you're able to shift. You know, like, you could be, you know, ruled by the moon. You could be a Cancerian. You could just, like, your moon could be a prominent placement for you where there's a lot of transitions. I heard too, what was that? I heard, was it the Great Transition? The Great Transition here. And this is self-acceptance. My God. You know, and like the self-acceptance within oneself is really, on a soul level here. Somebody's been choked up or coughing a lot or ridding themselves of something, you know, they're being able to embrace themselves. Somebody here's had deep, deep revelation about whatever these two energies have shared. Their inner dialogue has changed. They're starting to pick up on a deeper communications here. There is like this victorious celebration this person is feeling deep within their being. They understand, maybe not fully, but you broke something out of this person's reality that has helped them to have a new beginning and to culminate something new, whether this is within their thoughts. There's deep respect here for these opposing energies. I would say one would definitely be more feminine than masculine, with opposing sides still suffering in some sort of, because I think those oppositions within one another are things that they've worked on solely, that bigger piece of the pie, seeing the yin and the yang, and the dot within is like, it's like that space in the heart that they've held for one another. This does have a lot to do with the heartstrings, okay? In the mind, you know, I want to say too, because I'm being pulled, like I can feel the energy over here in the mind, the Eight of Swords energy. It's a deep purge and a deep release that somebody's having at this time. I don't know if somebody's like been quiet about something or repressed something here, or what this secretive energy is. It's like the credentials, you know, at a certain pay grade or whatever this is. I don't know if this is coming through spiritually or just what they do for work. Gemini could be prominent too, and I'm also seeing like, so Gemini or somebody on the cusp of Gemini, Taurus Gemini, a Cancer Gemini. All right, tell me more about this person's, let's look into that energy here with this inner dialogue. How does this person feel about you at this time? Let's look at what that looks like. What's going on within their being? How does this person truly feel about you? This person has reservations, okay? They are moving towards an aspect of enlightenment within their own self. That could be this inner dialogue that's, you know, coming forth to them. Tell me more. How are they reacting towards you at this time? This person feels very intellectually connected. I told you with the Ace of Swords here, this person's receiving light codes or downloads, or there's little bits and things that you've said or that this person remembers or has observed that definitely brings them into, they click, their spirit guides hang on to them, and they'll have them ignite or at the perfect timing come through. This person does feel like some paranormal things have happened in a way that they can't explain it, and it's not that it scares them, because it almost draws them closer to your energy. You know, it's they have not found that in other aspects of their life other than those that they're resonating with deep within their being. Okay. This person gets many signs about you. This person feels in some way telepathically connected to you. All right. They definitely could send you messages through birds or signals, or as they think of you. This person does bend reality in some way. It could be a Libra as well. I would gonna say with the Libra, like that really comes through with a. I heard a sharp note, so frequencies too. This person's very, whatever planetary system that they've come from within I heard the multi-universe, okay? So this could be like one of those, what were they, blue avens? I told you, like the Akashic records, and to be able to tap into the celestial hall of records. This person's interested on the soul level with many, you know, many missions that they've gone on, and this person is, like, I would say, a decorated warrior on the soul level. I think this person has come into this world, or through certain things that have happened, whether they clung onto a belief, spirituality, religion, whatever way, whatever belief it was that they were raised with, that's something that has been very hard for them to break through. And through those beliefs, they snuffed out a light within their own soul that their soul was egging them. So perhaps maybe for them to recognize, because there was just not happiness, or in that situation that they were in, and there's something within this person's soul that's just, it's seeking them deeper within their being of what they're really truly looking for. Somebody does look to you for wisdom, and they don't find that in where they're at. So this person has been, what once was a belief has been detoured in some miraculous way to tune into you and your frequency. Okay, I would say this person could even listen to you at work. If you are a content creator, Star, Ace of Cups, the Devil, Strength. What's in that mind? The King of Swords. I told you, Libra. In that mind is this deep intellect. This person, I would say right now, they have overpouring good news that comes in through some sort of communication, okay? This new beginning. And I see new romance. Maybe something is ignited within somebody as well due to some sort of soul searching that they've been on. Judgment within their self, or releasing something that they once thought. I said somebody's doing a lot of releasing. Looking at things in a different light, being able to encompass a new perspective, because this person shows up and says, I understand a new door's open. So what's in opposition here? The Page of Swords. And it's like that watching. There's Page of Swords twice out here, okay? So this person is becoming enlightened through this, observing. Whatever way they're doing this, whether this is spiritually, through some sort of self-acceptance, this person observing something that you're doing and it's having an adverse reaction. They're like, somebody could be, I was like, damn, in awe. All right. How do you feel about this person, Scribe Writer? Ooh. There could be something definitely here about I just got really nervous. You ever not seen anybody for a really long time, and maybe things, like things were just unsaid a long time? Like this could be like some oddball shit. And you just kind of let go of hope in a certain situation and went it within and found, maybe I see somebody like really crying for somebody, like maybe in their soul they really felt something that just kind of went away, and maybe you were in a different relationship for a long time, or in whatever way, but you see this person, oh my god, the Two of Cups and the Chariot too, like you feel about this person that this energy is getting closer, that is moving forward, that this also talks about victory. You do, because you over here, the Lover, shut up. You've chose your path, and your path, you understand, is definitely directed by world order. I heard, breaking out of that world order, like this new beginning. See, the internet comes out here too, World Wide Web. And you're, see, and I started scrying like that right now as I was touching the card. And you might have some sort of psychic pretenses or you know, where you can touch things. Look, he's touching the water here too, and there's hands. So you could be a healer as well with your hands. Whatever you do, somebody here moves energy, somebody uses very intuitive. All right. You feel that. You feel just as pulled. Like, I think deep down, this person sees your intellect. For you, you're a very heart-centered person, and you've also seen a shift. All right, because you sense this person. You also sense this person. See, this ship's coming in here too. The starfish or just stars could be prominent here, as well as the 21st. Wow, there's a transmitting energy. There's something that's happened that was very profound. Okay. Pisces, the fish, this water, like you feel, whoo. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, the World, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles. Something's grounded. You feel this person's grounded. Okay, there's something about their groundedness. Okay, so you too could see that there's an open door for this person here. And what you see that this person has just as well as like you do feel, so you're able to emotionally, in some way you're attached to this person through emotional senses. Okay, you guys both can pick up on that. There's an emotional intelligence that's shared here on a very deep level. I heard I want you back. You know, and it's like, but it's sung through the galaxies, you know what I mean? It's not showing up like, I want you back in this earthly plane. Look, it's shown through the galaxies, it's shown through the stars. I would say you two also are together. Keep coughing. You know, there's somebody that really is having a hard time self-accepting or accepting something, or had a hard time through some sort of death or loss of somebody, okay? And also this person on the other side is also guided. They're showing you something, because I think somebody's prayed here to see something. The Knight, there's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, okay? I'm telling you that. The King of Swords, somebody is guided through the spirit guides towards whoever you are over here. If you're the scribe writer, if you are this, you know, you look like a speaker, somebody who leads and guides people, who writes or delivers messages, okay? Somebody who's very prosperous and divinely guided. Maybe you've been on your path for a while. I do feel like too, you feel like Lovers again comes out, and the King of Cups. What? Victory. It's like somebody chose right or is choosing right, okay? Oh my gosh, like somebody... What broke down? Like, if you haven't met this person and you don't know this person, because you definitely feel like this person is... You're in the psyche, you can pick up on them. Like, even their higher version of their self. But this person's like walking through that door, hasn't been able to, you know, there's an opposition. What is the opposition here? What's the opposition here? What's been an opposing energy? Somebody really closes their eyes and goes into their mind, like their third eye too, with all that purple, could be very prominent. An opposition here is in the reverse. Something's been let go of in the past, and it was some sort of proposal or opportunity. I heard it's coming back around. There's something that this person has been enlightened by that has allowed them to release something, and that was a decision, using their emotional intelligence, moving in the right direction towards, like, somebody sees you as their teacher, their guide. I think too, like, there's an aspect of healing of the heart. I don't know if there was yeah, there was an ending that somebody had here on a... I heard I wasn't ready. Too, also, I want to say, like, if you've ever questioned, I mean, and don't just come up with, like, if you've really questioned and you know that you're in a place that, that feels very supernatural, or that there is a lot, you've been pushed to a fast awakening in a certain place that you ended up, you know, that's really pushed this awakening. a lot faster for both of you. And whatever this is, like, it brought back the truest essence or the truest light. There is a coming together here, you know, through this Three of Swords. That's some painful energy. Literally, somebody could have almost lost somebody to some sort of heart surgery, or lungs or chest failure, or not breathing. Here too, there was a death here, and that had a heartbreak. I also want to say too, somebody lost somebody that they did love. It's probably for like one person, and that person is like now, you feel very connected to this person through the other side, because I would say that could be here an inner dialogue that somebody feels guided. And this person that you lost, there's an aspect of that person's soul and within you that wants to feel that love, and it's also within the same soul family that is guiding you to this Two of Cups, which is, you know, feeling completely fulfilled and on path. It's like your broken heart led you to like the death. Like, what was the death or what was the saddest thing brought you back to a different passion and understanding, like how frugal life could be. Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and without that, you would have never been able to come into this awareness here, both of you. Two of Cups just keeps coming out. Okay, can you put it in my top drawer, please, girl? Just a second, guys. Make sure I don't burn my hair. I got. All right, back on. So what is this new beginning? How does these energies come together in this way? You know, Four of Wands, some sort of community, through some sort of community work, or some sort of, I heard retreat, some sort of celebration. This also, I'm like Burning Man, or can come through. Quit your yapping. Comes through some sort of maybe even off-grid living, or you know, through some sort of unforeseen circumstance that something changes for somebody. Maybe their life circumstances changed, and you know, this is where, you know, they're realizing the level that somebody has self-acceptance here. So there's just deep Like, I could see these two too in like physical form, and it's I heard it's relentless. These souls, they're very kind. I'm here in Vegas. Very, very kind souls. You know, to you, there could be somebody here that definitely is a vegetarian, or you know, is moving towards that. Like they had a lot of transformation within their body to receive inner dialogue, or they're going through some sort of physical fitness at this time that's cutting certain things out that are actually opening doors for them to shift their perspective too. um, I stuffed myself miserable on some shrimp and taters. Oh, shrimp, yummy, 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 yummy. Ah, Valhalla Dragon. It's been a minute, huh? Alright, if you guys are interested in a personal read, you can email me that description box. My personal reads are open. Let me know. I thought about doing a live question and read for donation for those that kind of just want a quick little energy check-in. It's just a minimum of $5. And the reads, you know, I call on your higher self to bring any energy through that you guys might want to tap onto or connect with, or a lot of the energy and the things that come through. My face is itching here. Somebody here's interested in mediumship too, you know, connecting with that, these signs and synchronicities that they have, you know. So say if you're interested in that, you know, I have thought about putting on a course for those of you that are into automatic writing, and then really just doing some energy work. I heard kiss me through the phone. So too, somebody here does something remotely, okay, I do see that. Damn, I want to say too, like somebody's came fully as they are into their heart path, you know, from the darkness, and just like something showed up. There was a teacher, there was a guide, there was somebody that watched or seen something that definitely resonated on somebody's soul in such a way, you know, that brought them inner peace or this inner dialogue to awaken, to break through this belief, or has seen something. I also want to say there's an energy here too of somebody who dreams of another, okay? You could not know this person at all, but in some way they either shake your hand, or you meet them through another friend, or you know, you're doing a marketplace swap, or they go onto your channel or your Facebook, or see you're friends with somebody else, and maybe they watch how you post, or you're positive to other people, and now this person's, you know, friending you in whatever way this is. It does feel like, you know, there is somebody who's very, very curious, and I feel like, let's keep going. How else has this come about? I see the community. Tell me more about the community. For the highest good, Holy Spirit, holy angels. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm telling you. This person does, okay, if this is not through a retreat, KZ community, I see the Knight of Cups. Okay, this person has fallen in love. I hear that, in love. All of a sudden, my legs got really hot. Really hot. Like I was like, I hope my vape's not in my pocket. You know, I mean, it got hot. That was interesting. Oh my gosh. I'm looking down at him like, okay, so there could be like that energy too of somebody's guided by their inner dialogue, okay? To you, through you, to self-express, to say something. Somebody's wanted to say something for a very long time, okay? And this is where somebody makes peace with, this feels completely guided, you know, talking to their spirit guides. Thine will, you know, my will to thine will, to the Holy. I mean, I'm talking about a connection here, okay? Somebody is asked the universe to step in on their behalf and to guide them. And if it's not, just like, there's been a lot of healing here, okay? This isn't just, you know, this has been, I want to say even up to, you know, 7 to 9 years here. Farm equipment could be prominent too, you know. Somebody here works with their hands, or is into like mechanics or building, or you know, I said technology too, like somebody's very good at what they do here, and it does feel like that's guided too. I think if you are too, like you help somebody have ideas or get into this state, or they listen to you while they work, whatever it is, it's like they get they're esoteric and they pick up on subtle signs and synchronicities too. The other card that came out with that is Six of Cups. So this person feels a very, like I already said, this person's being guided to you through this new state of being and perspective that they have on their life and their situation here. You know, this person's gone through a lot of heartbreak here. And I want to say in some ways you've helped this person heal. It is so crazy that my leg is getting so hot. The right leg, the right hip, I don't know, there could be something with that. Something that this person's had as a child, I don't know. That's just for somebody here. But there's something that's shared here. In their celebration, it's like, I want to say too, this is my passed on loved one card. When people guide people from the other side, and I already feel like that is beautiful. Like, it is. It's just, it's not, it's your own doing. It's because you're asking for the guidance, because you're seeking, because you, whatever it is that wanting to be at your truest state of being, this person senses and feels that on the soul level. This person deep down within, and there's something about you that resonates with them, with their childhood, the way they were raised, in whatever it is, and have watched some sort of growth. This person has a deep inner dialogue with their self, okay? This person could be a parent, mother. The Empress comes out here. All right. The Knight of Swords. For some of you too, you could have a child that passed away together. I do see that, you know, because this kid's up in the sky and she's pregnant, and I do feel like maybe time's gone by since you guys have lost a child together, and maybe you lost your family dog, and then like after that you guys just split, or there's something prominent here about dogs. But and then like over, like that hurts somebody here. That really hurts somebody to lose this child with you. And that was like the straw that broke the camel's back, you know. It broke them in whatever way. And it's like that's, you know, with that open door and finding this way back to the heart, like this person sees the essence of whatever this child was, or this love, or like the parent that you are, if you're a parent here, what you've gone through, okay, your hard work and your efforts, you know, the struggles that you've gone through. Maybe you have had to backpack across the Netherlands, you know, but this person hasn't said a word or communicated with you. I feel that very much so. But this person does feel you, okay? This person feels very connected to you intuitively. This person senses you. This person could also be a water sign. Over here I'm feeling like Gemini. With this coming out too, like this is the mother, you know, this is community. There is something here that's like draws somebody in, and it's like the nurturing aspects that you have about yourself. And it's that you are a teacher. They see you as teaching and guiding others in such a way. You know, you've grown, you have a lot of wisdom, you've changed. This person observes that, you know, and through their own passions and what they love, like maybe they are just, you know, they're embracing this enlightenment that you deliver, okay? They're embracing this enlightenment that you deliver, or the things that you bring into awareness, you know. They feel like home. I heard that. Like, what is it about this person? Or like somebody's being questioned about somebody, you know, and it's like, what is it about that person with you? You know, maybe somebody is, you know, has fallen in love with somebody they once were before. It does feel like time's gone by, you know what I mean? And it doesn't feel like, it was almost like God shielded somebody's heart from the amount of pain, or somebody felt it a lot more than somebody else. But whatever it is with the, you know, Eight of Wands in reverse, there's been no communication between you two. But in the astral and in the soul, you know, I think that you guys always, you know, just chill and you laugh. I think you guys have very like funny interactions with each other. Like you could both be very witty or smart ass. Like there's, and possibly have even experienced something very supernatural with this person in that way. That I heard I could never forget you. You know, you changed a piece of my life. Maybe it was something that you said. It does, you know, especially when this person was not sure what their intuition was. You've, in a way, helped guide this person to their stronger suit of intuition, and them you. I think you do psychically sense this person, though. Somebody here is very connected to earth, herbs. Somebody could smoke a lot of herb, okay? You know, look at all that green, you know, somebody's just very chill and loves their green and connects. That's their antenna, and very down to earth. Like this person sees you as, with temperance out here, as an alchemist. You know, they might not have all the words to say, but they love what you say. This person is also like cut from the same cloth, I heard, as you. It's almost like it's been disguised in a way. I don't know, something was buffered between the pain so it wouldn't be on the soul wounds. Like you went through that with somebody else. You guys are so much alike. You share a lot of energy, and you do, like, you could irritate each other too at times. It's just like your frequencies are off, you know. Maybe you guys were both on like kind of different levels, but it wasn't like a toxic. Okay, it might have been a little toxic in some ways, right? Lashing out, expressing feelings, not knowing how to express feelings. It was like young love, but somebody still has held a light. You know, and I think both of you have burned a light for each other at some point. I want to say things are coming to fruition in this in whatever way it's seated here now. Looks like somebody might be packing their bags, moving, you know, going through the end of a cycle of what's important and leaving what's not behind. You know, they're on a soul guidance here, and this isn't just because their eyes are on you in that way. I do think, you know, there is like, I need to say something before it's too late. Somebody does want to socialize or come together with you and have some sort of like remembrance or recollection with you, and this person wants to give and receive on an equal level. Like, can we just start fresh? You know what I mean? How have you been? And it's like, I've been good. How about you? And there's that weed. You might smoke some weed with this person. For some of you, 2 of Cups again. Wow, it's like you bond. You two bond. You've got the 2 of Cups again and the Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. Quit. This is a divine counterpart. It definitely is a divine counterpart. The frequencies match. The vibrational frequencies match. You know, raising the vibration. You know, and I heard time. You know, it's time. Something's over, whatever this was. If somebody was trying to keep you bound or tied to something in some way, it's like the chains have been broken. And you did that through your own self-assurance of calling your power back in who you truly are and what you deserve, instead of sending your power towards what was done to you and how things have happened or for this person. There was a great purge that this person had to go through to transform into being able to see this open door. Love is an open door. All right. Yeah, body wisdom. This person like senses you, feels you. I can still feel you just as close as skin every now and then. All by myself in a crowded room on an empty bed. It's a place what does he say? It's a place I go with your love. No one comes close to. I can still feel you. I can still feel you. All right. Let's get an angel number. So the energy that's aloft here, maybe somebody's going out or going to go do something, because I feel like this is, it's going to be perfect timing. I heard that. It's going to be perfect timing, you know, and I just see a lot of catching up. I see a lot of talking and like, you know, maybe leaning on one another. It's just, and I want to say too, like there could be a very deep, you know, energetic connection you share through the intellect and sexually. It's like that desire for the murky, but the higher and the lower selves, right? And it's like when you get those 2 things going, they spin in the opposite directions, right? And that's how you activate the light body. And there's something about that. You've got readjustments. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, this number 1616, as well as a chance to begin life with a person from one's past. Everything will fall to pieces. Bro, you can't make that up. That is crazy. Thank you, sir, guys, because sometimes, you know, I get on here and I'll be yapping and I was like, this is so nice to have that confirmation come through. 2002 could be prominent too. Like somebody's in a void. I almost said divorce. Somebody's in a void. longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. See, there's that passion that comes through following that heart. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. Wow. See, it's like you got to get out there too. And then you've got lessons learned. Take stock in your accomplishments and how you have arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back and you made it. And the reward goes to you. So wow, there's very much 77 and 99, 88, 7, 8, 9. So that is a progression here. Too, it's like opening and closing cycles. You know, somebody's letting go at a fast rate and really doing whatever they've stepped into or have been practicing, or just, you know, staying grounded and balanced really in this state of peace. Somebody prays a lot. They pray a lot. Somebody talks to God a lot, the universe, you know, the spirit guides. Somebody does, you know, in their mind. It's like they can't help but feel guided, you know. And maybe this person even thinks about you or you them, but it's just like you're gonna see it. You're gonna see things that happen here to manifest that wisdom. And this is saying it's up to you. All right. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as a brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. 111's on the top. Intuition, too, as I say that. So you could be seeing 111. It is the 1111 portal. Time to yeah, oh, I just read that. Trust in the process. Oh, wow. So that's like a wish come true with the 77, too. All right. Thank you guys all for tuning in. What's up? I'm glad everybody's here. Adventure Boots, what's up? Alicia, I love you. Woohoo! I love you guys. Mooncat. You know, it's really important that you guys do connect with yourself on a level that is like authentic for yourself. And it really is. It's the simplicity of when you're around the right energies, it is very easy for you to, we also wear masks of protections at times, right? Don't let people all the way in. And it's like, there's a unique bond here that has been formed through other dynamics, other people or expressions of souls, and the growth here is impeccable. You know, it's like now I can see the light in you again. I can see the light. You know, thank you for being the light. Somebody here has a lot of gratitude as well for somebody's path. You know, somebody, even if this isn't at this time, we did see December, but I think that what you've given this person also, you know, they're saying has been a gift to me. I won't catch my hair on fire, thank you. I did a little bit earlier. Yep, and the trust is earned. And the thing is with trust too, it's like with this energy, it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like somebody you don't trust or can't trust in that way. This does not feel like that. When I say this feels like, because this person can trust their own self, that they know you trust your wisdom. Maybe you've even made a stand to this person at some point, and you know there was heartbreak here, you know, but it's to the level of now that you trust yourself, you're following your path, you're following your hearts and your passions, you have good boundaries, you've exercised those, you've been tested with those boundaries. You know, if you're unhappy, you're going to sit there and stay unhappy and unsatisfied and then blame the world around you. If you're not having the energy to get things done, think about who's around you, what's in your space, what can you clean out? You know, your self-care, getting your hair cut regularly if you're a man, you know, and trimming your beard, not letting yourself go, you know, that's part of your physical presence too, your being, you know, having a clean, you know, somebody here likes cleanliness, okay, I really feel like that, and somebody else, you know, might be in a place where it's cluttered, or you know what I mean. There's just different vibrations that are happening within. For some of you, like this person, you know, is moving about, and like I said, somebody could be packing their stuff and moving out, and something is changed now, you know, something changed, and there's been healing that's gone through that, you know, and this person sees an open door to also take a leap of faith in the direction that they feel towards the energy. For those that do know this person, or you know, for those that haven't met this person, it does feel like, you know, you might be a little bit further along your path in whatever ways because of some sort of beliefs or bystanders that this person has gone by, or just been easily influenced by those around them. Being a hermit and going within creates a lot of wisdom when you can spend time with yourself, and somebody here, like, they need their personal space. They need their space to be able to expand. And I feel like somebody's not experiencing that where they were or where they are. I swear if a chicken pops out of that fucking tree right there, I'm gonna scream. You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go fishing at the crawfish hole, diddly. It's like that fun energy, wanting to get back to that. I love to fish. Maybe somebody hasn't been able to do those things and is now set out. It's funny. Dude, just be authentic to yourself. I promise you, when you start to do that, there's always those tests that come, and sometimes all at the same time. And remember, like, the divine will test you just as much as, your own recesses of your mind, the things that we hang on to, or the things that do try to come against us, or people's energy that's projected just even through their own thoughts. We are creative beings that are really, truly, our evolutionary descendants of, self and genetics. We're very aware. We just are lazy. We get caught up into the technology, sometimes in bad ways. We're gluttonous, we're fearful. And it's about stepping out of that lifestyle and really stepping into being a minimalist in the things that you possess. Know your ass comes in here with nothing and it leaves with nothing. Simplicity. You should, have a backpack to go hike or to go out. Do things. Don't have to plan this big trip to have the Airbnb. Like, get out, go drive a fucking couple hours away from where you are. Do something. Know your space. If you're somewhere, you're there for a reason. Go hit a back road. You know what I mean? Check things out. Find where you're feeling called to go look at the stars, or a place that you feel very intuitively inclined to be. Say your prayers there. Write your letters. Whatever it is that you're doing, somebody's very intentional about what they're connecting to as far as within themselves, of wanting to pull that forward, that frequency of unconditional love for the self and trust within the divine. Somebody here is learning to meld with their lower aspects of their self and what they've been through. And really finding a lot of grace for their accomplishments. There might not be a lot of people that cheer for them or you specifically, but they cheer for themselves in the angelic realm. Like, they're very connected. This feels like nothing shy of but a very divine counterpart energy that are able to come together, whether this is archetypal, highly structured energy that or embodiment of all, being able to shift through those and to find alchemy. It does feel very like yin and yang, very the eight. There's something that's like maybe somebody feels like that too, like when they look at you or they see you, like, somebody, I can feel like a yearning or a tapping into the energy of, you're beautiful, that's for sure. That won't ever fade. You're lovely, but it's not for sure. That's for sure. That won't ever fade. Though my love is rare, so my love is true. I'm like a bird, I want to fly away, and it's like they're finding that freedom too. It's like, especially too when you're a very creative spiritual being, 555, like, you need your space to create and not be smothered. Like, somebody, both of these individuals need that creative space, and they understand that about one another's energy. You know, there's a sense of independence, but yet together. It's not one leaning on the other all the way and the other one feeling like the protector. This is a healthy energies coming together. Um, you know, this is beautiful energy, and all you have to do to be able to attract that is to be that, embody that frequency of what you want, emit that, by the way that you live your life, even when nobody's looking, right? Because there's always somebody looking, and that's where the true test is. It's about embodying that truth, and unconditional love for your family members, for others, you know, wanting to find resolve and release. That does bring in old energies to resolve and to go back to, you know, to be recreated within. You know, energy never dies. You know, it can shift, it can transform, and you don't realize that the bigger picture sometimes. It's not just about two people coming together, but, you know, bringing peace and harmony to those. Big ol' owl just flew over. A huge owl. It was so silent. Wow, I felt that. Ah, 11 as I look up. That is awesome. That was somebody's sign. Canyon Creek, you know, canyon. Yeah. There's like this daydreamy energy. Very beautiful energy. That was so freaking neat. That was like, those are the things that, it's like you just have this sonar energy about you that, you know, gravitates other things. Like the universe could not work with you any closer. It's, it just unlocks these mysteries for yourself, for others, for your uniqueness, your ability to go in the beyond, you know, even the things that, like, you know, the first thing that comes to mind is rejection or judgment on ideas that feel grandiose outside of what we're used to, you know, and then there's the practicality of them too, the soul urging. So it's really breaking through old patterns and beliefs, like you can do the impossible, you know, and it's going to lead you to exactly where you're supposed to be. You know, you have to know that. Call on the white light, call on Christ consciousness, Jesus Christ, whoever it is that you know you feel connected to, source, supreme beings of the light. You know that you can work with all energy here. And that too, there's sacred writings about those energies that somebody's worked with or will. Somebody's going to be a profound writer. I literally just felt the whole earth shake like a little earthquake. I can still feel it moving. That is insane. I can feel the ground just going like this. Holy cow. There have been earthquakes all over and I've never felt them. And I don't know. I just felt the whole ground shift like that. It was amazing. There's some amazing things. All right. Well, I wish you all the best of luck, and I send you love and light. I wish you all the best in your journey of, you know, speaking through and being your truth, authentic self. Have compassion for yourself. When things feel hard, you have to soothe yourself, you know, confront yourself, come into that way of being, and we get clouded by emotions and attachments. Become detached from specific things and look at them with a loving space, you know, for the highest good of all 3, 4, 5 years down the road. You know, you have to believe in miracles, man. You do. All right, guys, peace out. I will talk to you later. Kisses from Idaho. Make sure you guys go like the shorts and check out the videos, leave comments, come back by, check out the all signs. It's a beautiful night, and happy 11/11. You know, make your wishes, and remember, the universe is taking a screenshot of your, you know, of your mind right there. That those manifestations that you feel. So when you feel something and you can see it in your heart, man, it's like, it amplifies that so much more by holding that positive outlook that you have on circumstances or things that are coming about. Know that some things are ending, but other things are coming to a resolute so you can understand them. And you're being asked to go through these things with grace and understand that they are transforming you in ways, even if it might feel uncomfortable. Remember to sit back into that as lessons and really love yourself through whatever you're going through. You're doing something right, because I just heard her sigh, lean into my kiss and hold you all night. And I heard, won't you just stay with me? You know, like, it's beautiful energy. Alright guys, good night. Kisses from Idaho. If you guys want a personal read, check me out. Let me know. All the information's on my YouTube page. I have a new Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal and email. So if you're emailing my old one, Angel Dynasty 33, I don't have access to that right now. So you got to check out my new one. If you've been emailing me, I'm not ignoring you. I love you, Wes. I love you, buddy. Good night.